Welcome back to the channel, y'all. So in this video, I'm talking about one of the experience down in Juarez that happened to us while we were down there, but also it was related to a certain document that I had to take. So hopefully this video is helpful. It's not really talked about, and it was my experience. Hope it doesn't happen to anybody because it's very serious, and so it's kind of like a story, or this situation that happened to us was basically it had to do with a certain document for the residency, which is the I 86-4 affidavit of support. It's pretty much the tax information, and what it is just it's a document that your sponsor and you're sponsoring your wife or husband, and it just makes sure that you're financially able to support her. You can also get a joint sponsor. It helps you, like, so if you don't, your financial situation is not enough, somebody can joint sponsor to help you out. Doesn't have to be a family member. Plus, everything is all in the USCIS website. So pretty much that's what it is. And so this goes with your tax information. Of course, when you file everything, your lawyer sends it, and they check it and they approve it, and then you keep on going to the next steps. Plus, when you go down there, you take it and you take your taxes, yours, or also if your wife or husband works, the more money they see that comes in, the better for you. But anyways, so that's a little bit about the background about the paper. Very important. Make sure you have it. Also, one thing, y'all, and this is what happened to me as well. What it is that everything, make sure everything, all the documents that are filed are up to date. Everything is done online, y'all. They can do it real quick. Yes, they do charge, but it just depends the fee or whatnot. So what happened to us was like when I was going to get my documents, they call it la carpeta. After he told me, hey, you have your appointment. This is the date. They give you a certain. My lawyer gave me a certain list that I needed to bring, and that ends up being the carpeta. And then they revise it, and then they send you with it so you can go take it to Juarez. Everything's ready, done, set, and so when you go up to your interview, the papers that you need, they're all in order or whatnot. Anyways, so while I was getting my stuff, I asked him because I went back home and I checked if I had this document. I didn't have it with me. I had everything he asked, but that one. So I was like, I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So I asked him, hey, I don't have this one. Oh, don't worry about it. I have a copy of it. They have a copy of it. And he sent it when I was getting the carpeta. He did send me a copy of it. But what it was, and I saw it, it was from 2020. I started this process in 2019. By 2020, that process for the I-864 was in, and so it was submitted through that year. It wasn't up to date, but he told me, excuse me, and this is where it's kind of like iffy and kind of got to go with your gut. Should have went with my gut. He told me, hey, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. If you need anything down there, you just call us. We'll send you the new one, and it's going to cost you like $450. I was like, sir, once I'm down there. There's no coming back. Like if I go up there and she takes the stuff and it says, "Oh, this is not up to date. You need to come back and wait till it goes through." Like she'll get denied. He or she, he or he, she'll get denied. Or if you go and that happens to yourself, he or she, on that example, will get denied. And then you have to wait till your attorney sends in the document, they approve it, and then to find an appointment, it's a whole hassle. And he said it like nothing. I'm like, yo, this is like people's livelihoods. And I guess my attorney didn't understand that. He should, but I guess it just messed everything up. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because of the pandemic and whatnot. So that happened. And while I was down there, I went down there. I was like, okay. And I just like, well, the man's been helping me for these years. Everything's been going good, no issues and whatnot. So I went down there. I did a video of where I stayed. Thankfully, where I stayed, the people where I stayed know a lot of people around Juarez. Because what do? They help people. They knew a lawyer that they recommended to any type of questions, anything you needed. So she can also checks your documentation. Yeah, she charges a fee, but I'm like, yo, it's in pesos. It won't be that bad. He told me it wasn't that much. You know, thank God, y'all. I went to that lawyer. That lady was super helpful, super kind, and Jenny was there to help people. So when I got there, I showed her everything. She goes, okay, here it is. She asked me, when's your appointment? This, whatnot. You have all the documentations because she also helps with the questions. And like she says, she knows the questions. She knows people that work there, and she knows how everything runs. Her office is literally like 5 minutes away from the consulado. It's right down the street. So, anyways, she's doing that. It's actually next to the CAS where you get your fingerprints. All right. Anyways, so she was there and she looked at my documentation. She saw everything, boom, 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 everything she had. She asked for this, she asked for that, just the way that the consular officer would ask. And then she goes, your taxes. I brought mine, brought my wife's. And then she goes, she saw that the I-867. She goes, I got a question. She's like, do you have another copy of this? I'm like, no, this is all my lawyer gave me. And her face was like utter disappointment, not in us, but in my attorney, because she goes, this is a situation you need to have yours updated to the 2020 version, 2023 version. He's like, oh, he told me that, he kind of mentioned it, but he told me that if this happens, he can real quick send it to me, this whatnot. And she goes, and she got very frustrated. I don't understand when some lawyer, you're not the first, but some lawyers send the people. And she goes, like your guys yourself, you guys are young and they're just trying to I feel like they're just trying to take your money and send people down here on some people, or I don't know what the situation is, but that's not okay. Like they can literally do everything within minutes online. She goes, because everything's done online. Everything in the consulado is now like faster because it's done online, which is great. And I was kind of worried. I'm like, oh man, am I in trouble? This one, not. She's like, nope, you're not in trouble. She was just explaining how it's frustrating that a lot of clients get sent down here just like that. So she goes, we can help you here in the office. We can update it for you. We could translate it to you, and we will translate it from English to Spanish, and we'll give you a copy, and we'll send them a copy. It'll take us like 30 minutes, and we charge like 300 some odd pesos, which ended up being like $50. I said, excellent, do it, please. So she helped me everything. 30 minutes. It took her 30 minutes, y'all. This lady helped me 30 minutes, got everything sent down. She even showed me, here's the proof. It's already in your file, already in the system at the consulate. It's approved. Here's your copy. Here's our copy. And this is their copy. All digital, all ready to go. And that was very, very, we're very appreciative. Appreciate the lady. She's very helpful. And she helped me 30 minutes, y'all. So, with that being said, again, before I end this video, make sure that when you go, first of all, go with your gut. And second of all, ask your lawyer questions, because when you're going down to Juarez, you're going down there. And third of all, make sure everything is, I don't know if I said it, up to date. Everything has to be the current year, because remember, this is a process. We take a while. So when you're about to go, make sure it's everything up to date. Most lawyers down up here, they do it. They give you up to date stuff, whatnot. My lawyer didn't. He sent me like that. Kind of disappointed. And he was charging me like $450. I don't know. Maybe that's what the government charges here, or that's what his fee included, whatever. But like I said, the days are like, he could have done that 20, 30 minutes, done easy peasy. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, that was my experience on the I-864 FDW support. Very important document. Has to do with your taxes. Please make sure it's up to date. We're ready to go. Anyways, y'all, hopefully this video was informative. It's not to scare anybody, just to keep an eye. And this is my experience down there. Well, y'all, if y'all have anything else for me, just let me know. Any comments, any concerns, any questions, please feel free. Drop it in the comments. And if this video was informative, y'all like this, please leave a like, share, subscribe if you like. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Peace.